Hey everyone, it's Elsie here, and I have another Hip Kit Club layout for you today. Again, I'm using the August 2017 main kit only, and for this week I was challenged with the task of stitching, which if you know me and you know my love of stitching on layouts, it's not really that much of a challenge for me. But yeah, I tried something a bit different on this layout, and we'll get to that in a little bit. First off, I started with one of the exclusive cut files this month, designed by Kim Watson. This is the carousel one, and it had a horse. The cut file had a horse in the middle bit, but I deleted that because I knew I wanted to use that little zebra ephemera piece from the Maggie Holmes ephemera pack. I love it. It's so random, and yeah, I just thought this would be kind of like the perfect opportunity to use it, because I know it's the kind of thing that I just like, if I don't have like a purpose for it, I just hoard it and just, it wouldn't go on anything. So yeah, I'm using that. And then I cut the cut file on some of, I think the paper's called Starbright. It's got this lovely sort of scallopy pink and yellow pattern on one side, and on the other side it's got this like confetti star pattern, which I love. And yeah, I chose that because it's quite neutral, so I knew the colours would kind of pop off it, and it matched the kind of, create paper don't have like white, they're not like pure white bases, they're kind of like off-white, cream, vintagey kind of colours. So yeah, that matched the zebra, the cardstock the zebra's printed on. And yeah, I used the Echo Park paper from the kit. I can't remember what it's called, sorry. But I really love the way it looks behind the file. It has this like really distressed kind of looking pattern, and it just makes everything look a bit kind of more vintage and whimsical, I think. So what I'm doing now is that I'm going through my beloved thread organizer box and deciding what colours, coordinating colours I want to use. And I haven't done this before, but I decided that I was going to stitch onto the die cut pieces. And yeah, I've never done this before, and I just thought, okay, let's try this because, my task for today was stitching, and yeah, I thought I'd try something a bit different. So I absolutely love this little ice cream cart and their, what was the other one? Oh, the ticket booth. And I just thought, okay, let's kind of customize these die cuts really. And yeah, it was so simple and easy to do. And it just makes it look so cute, like even more adorable. And I think it's just a great way to customize your embellishments, because something like this, as beautiful and as special as I think they are, they're mass produced, so they obviously all look the same. So it's nice to kind of add something that makes it a bit more your own. And yeah, it was really, as I said, easy to do, and it just makes it look even more cutesy and whimsical. And yeah, I just love the texture it brings. So I am the first to admit I have a lot of thread, embroidery thread. I got most of mine, I think I got 100 skeins, I think that's what they're called, of thread for like £5 on eBay. So I definitely recommend doing something like that if stitching something you like to do. But if you only have like a couple, or maybe only even like white embroidery thread, you can definitely still do still stitch on your embellishments. It will just look really cute. You can even try experimenting with like changing the colour basically of those the bits that you're stitching. So yeah, also this bit I thought I'd keep it in just to show you because I think it's a really cute idea. I don't actually end up using it, but I just got a couple of star punches and then punched into a load of the paper and thought I was going to kind of stitch all that together to make it like look like a little paper kind of bunting star garland. As I said, I don't end up using it, but I just really love that idea. I might have to steal that from myself and use it on another page. So yeah, I'm just stitching the little wood grain base. That paper's from Pink Paisley Summer Lights, and I can't remember the number of that paper. Again, everything's on the website if you want to know the kind of the details of it all. And yeah, I cut each strip out basically, and just decided what colours I wanted. I wanted the lighter colours for my base, so yeah, and then I stitched around them and used my scallop border punch on the bottom piece, just because I hadn't used that in ages and I thought, meh, let's use that. I also had a few of these kites left over from my last layout, and yeah, because they were already fussy cut, I just decided to use them again. They are from Maggie Holmes' Carousel as well. I'm also really proud of myself for using that giraffe, because it's really cute, but it's kind of huge, and you know, giraffes don't really have much of a relevance to my life. So I thought, okay, let's just put it on there, see if it works, and it did work. I think it looks so cute, and the photo I'm scrapping today is of one of me when I was little, and it's kind of embarrassing but kind of funny. It's me riding a Shetland pony and I remember this day vividly. It was when we were on holiday in Cornwall, and it was like a really rainy, gross day, so we couldn't go on the beach, so I think it's one of those like random family excursion days. It was a Shetland pony farm and it was great, and I remember being so happy to be riding a horse, even though it was like a tiny little thing. Anyway, and yeah, the point is that the giraffe has 4 legs, and so does the pony and the zebra, so that was my reasoning for adding the giraffe in. Yeah, and moving on, I'm just putting sticking a lot of things in foam. I just like the shadow it gives, and yeah, the little ice cream one, I had to peel that off, so because it was like dipping in the middle because I hadn't put foam in that bit, so yeah, just did that. And that yellow kite gave me so much hassle. It just doesn't look right there, but as soon as I sort of put it more to the right, it just looked like it belonged there. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. And then I absolutely love this yellow and pink floral paper. So I still hadn't given up on the idea of the bunting, so I basically just cut a 1-inch strip of that paper and then cut it into triangle shapes. It's definitely not the most accurate way to do this, but yeah, they're not all the same, but it just adds to the charm of it, I think. And yeah, I end up stitching through that as well, just to hold it all together. So yeah, I also did some machine stitching on this layout. And I think I've got the general idea of what I want, or how I want everything laid out. The ticket booth I really wanted on that right side of the page, just to balance out, because I've got the ice cream cart on the other side. And I thought I was going to have it kind of further up the page, but it just didn't look as good, so I ended up putting it towards the bottom. And now I'm cutting out more clouds, not clouds, kites. Do I use that one? I swear I use the yellow one. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Oof, what fun. And there's also that, that piece that I'm fiddling with there. It says "You are wonderful," I think, on it, and I just stitched around the border of that with some thread as well. And I couldn't figure out where to put it. I was originally going to put it on top of the page and have it like a sign coming down, because I thought that would look cute. And then I decided to kind of place it behind that kind of like nestle it in between or behind the photo and the giraffe, so it looked like a sign, I guess. Do you get what I mean? I hope you get what I mean. And yeah, I ended up really, oh no, I didn't use the yellow kite. I used the pink one because of the yellow sign. Okay. Oh, I can't even remember what I made. And yeah, I ended up fussy cutting some of those florals out from Maggie Holmes again because they're really pretty and I couldn't resist it. Yeah, and it just fills up the bottom without being too like intrusive and distracting, because I wanted the kind of little ephemera pieces and the carousel and the things that I stitched to kind of be the main things you look at on the page, because those, you know, obviously took the longest to make and that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My camera cut out here, so you can see I added some little finishing touches, like I added a little cluster down the bottom and finally use those swirly puffy stickers. I swear they ended up on like most areas of the page before settling there. So yes, thank you for watching. I'll leave links to everything down below. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd love for you to join me here. I've got some really, really exciting projects and things to share with you soon. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.